Traveling isn't just a thing you do. It's a way to light your soul on fire, shake up your worldview, and stuff your brain full of stories you'll tell forever. But let's be real, it can also feel like your wallet's worst nightmare. Flights, cha-ching. Hotels, swipe again. Eating out, goodbye savings. But here's the deal. Travel doesn't have to cost you your entire life savings. Seriously, you don't need to be rolling in cash to see the world. I'm not. So let's talk hacks. Not the kind that make you feel like you're missing out, but the kind that make you feel like you've cracked some sort of secret code. In this video, I'm dishing out 5 killer hacks that will straight up change the way that you globetrot. These are the kind of tips that let you do more, see more, and live more while spending less. Because guess what? You deserve the adventure without the financial anxiety. Are you ready to outsmart overpriced travel? Oh, and don't even think about skipping step number 3. It's an absolute goldmine for snagging cheap flights. You're welcome. Listen, we've all been there, sitting in a cute cafe, menu in hand, only to realize your authentic dining experience just devoured half your daily budget. Sure, eating out is part of the adventure. It's delicious, it's cultural, it's Instagrammable, but it can also drain your wallet if you eat out for every single meal. Luckily for you, there's a smarter way to fuel your travels without sacrificing flavor, and that is supermarkets, the secret sauce of savvy travelers. Shopping at local supermarkets or farmers markets is like hitting a cultural jackpot. These places aren't just for the locals, they're a treasure trove of fresh, affordable eats. Plus, wandering the aisles of a foreign grocery store, it's like a mini adventure all on its own. You'll discover regional snacks, fresh produce, and quirky items you'd never find back home. Think of it as edible sightseeing. Pro tip, in Europe, you can find ready-to-go sandwiches and pastries that make your wallet and your taste buds high five. Farmers markets are even better. Hello fresh baguettes and creamy local cheese for a DIY picnic by the Eiffel Tower. Cook your way to freedom and savings if you're staying somewhere with a kitchen or even a microwave. You're golden. A quick breakfast of scrambled eggs, toast, and coffee made in your Airbnb? That's pennies compared to a cafe brunch. Throw together a pasta dinner with local ingredients? Gourmet on a budget. And the best part, you can eat in your pajamas if you want. No judgment. Pro tip, pack yourself a killer breakfast before a day of exploring. Not only will you dodge overpriced tourist traps, but you also stay full longer and avoid hangry souvenir splurge. Snack smart, stay strong. Sightseeing takes energy and hunger will sneak up on you. Instead of dropping $8 on a tiny bag of chips at the museum cafe, be ready with snacks. Think granola bars, nuts, fruits, or even sandwiches you whipped up earlier. Keep your backpack stocked, and you'll be the hero of your own travel story. Save money without missing out before you panic and think, but I want to try the food. Relax. I get it. I'm a foodie and I love eating out. You're not skipping all the culinary adventures. You're just being strategic. Hit that Michelin star restaurant or Insta famous food stall. Balance it out with budget-friendly meals you prep yourself. It's all about choices. Hotels, sure, they're shiny, convenient, and come with those little shampoo bottles that somehow feel like a gift from the universe. But let's not kid ourselves, they're also overpriced. Why vacation rentals are your new best friend? Let's break it down. Vacation rentals, like the ones you find on Airbnb or Vrbo, are perfect for travelers who want more space, more perks, and most importantly, more bang for their buck. You're not just renting a bed, You're getting a whole vibe. Think fully equipped kitchens, cozy living rooms, and laundry facilities. And let's not forget charm factor. Vacation rentals let you stay in neighborhoods where the locals actually live. This means no overpriced tourist traps, no cookie cutter hotel vibes, just an authentic experience that makes you feel like you belong. Here's how to crush the vacation rental game. Number one, go big on Airbnb and Vrbo. These platforms are your go-to for finding killer deals on vacation rentals. Whether you want a cozy studio or a sprawling beach house, you've got options for every budget. Use filters to narrow down your choices, like selecting entire place if sharing a bathroom with strangers isn't your thing. And don't skip the map feature. It's a lifesaver for finding a spot that's close to all the action. Pro tip, always read the reviews. Seriously, if 3 people mention weird smells or no hot water, believe them. Number 2, prioritize a kitchen. That's a game changer. Having a kitchen means you can easily whip up meals. Pro tip, before booking, peek at the kitchen photos. Look for the essentials, a stovetop, a fridge, and enough counter space to actually do stuff. If the rental includes a coffee maker, you're officially winning. Number 3, book early or be a last-minute daredevil. If you're the planning type, locking in your rental early gives you the best prices and the pick of the crop. But if you're feeling risky and flexible, some hosts drop their rates last minute to fill gaps in their calendar. It's like gambling, but with better odds. Here's why you'll never look back. Switching to a vacation rental is a no-brainer. They're budget-friendly, packed with perks, and make you feel like you're living your best local life. So, next time you're planning an adventure, skip the overpriced hotel and book yourself a rental. Your wallet will thank you. And who knows, you might even start calling it your home away from home. Here's the truth. If you're dead set on flying out on Friday at 5 p.m. and coming back Sunday night, your wallet is probably going to cry. Why? Because rigid travel planning is like painting a big target on your budget for airlines to hit. The good news? If you're cool with tweaking your schedule, you can unlock amazing flight deals. Here's why being flexible is a game changer. Airlines are like moody teenagers. Their prices fluctuate constantly based on demand, timing, and trends no one fully understands. Want to save hundreds? Stop fighting their mood swings and start working with them. By flying on quieter days or during less popular seasons, you can score flights so cheap they practically pay for themselves. Think about it. Flying out on a Tuesday instead of a Friday or swapping that July beach trip for one in early September can make your airfare plummet. And honestly, less airport chaos is just a bonus. Tools of the trade. Here's how to snag the best flight deals. 1. Google Flights and Skyscanner, your new BFF. These tools, absolute lifesavers. With Google Flights or Skyscanner, you can play around with dates and see when flights are cheapest in real time and even show you handy price trends so you know if it's the right moment to book or hold out for a better deal. 2. Midweek travel equals major wins. Here's the thing. No one wants to fly on a random Wednesday at 6 a.m. And that's exactly why it's dirt cheap. While everyone else is fighting over primetime flights, you'll be breezing through security with a grin on your face. Flying midweek, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the sweet spot, or booking those less glamorous early morning or late night flights can save you serious cash. Plus, airports are quieter, and who doesn't want stress-free check-in? Number 3. Let price alerts do the work. Want to keep tab on flight prices without becoming a full-time travel stalker? Set up fare alerts on platforms like Google Flights, Skyscanner, or Hopper. They'll ping you when prices drop so you can pounce on deals without obsessively refreshing your browser. Pro tip: monitor prices for a few weeks, but don't wait long. If you see a great deal that fits your budget, jump on it. Cheap flights don't stick around for long. Flexibility is your secret weapon for affordable travel. Being willing to adjust your travel dates or times even slightly can translate into jaw-dropping savings. And those extra dollars, they're better spent on epic adventures, memorable meals, or maybe just an extra cocktail or two. So next time you're planning a trip, ditch the rigid schedule, be open, play around with tools, and let the deals guide you. After all, your dream destination doesn't care if you arrive on a Tuesday instead of a Friday. So why should you? Timing is everything when it comes to budget-friendly travel. Sure, summer and the holidays might sound like the perfect time to jet off, but here's the truth. They're the priciest and most crowded. If you're serious about stretching your budget and actually enjoying your trip, it's time to rethink your travel calendar. Here's why peak seasons are the budget killer. From late May through early September and during major holidays, prices soar. Flights, hotels, and even tickets to attractions get jacked up because everyone and their grandma is vacationing. On top of that, you'll be elbowing through crowds, waiting in long lines, and paying extra for the privilege. Avoiding these high demand times doesn't just save you money, it gives you space and freedom to soak up the real vibe of a destination without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. Here is how to outsmart the travel season. 1. Embrace the glory of shoulder season. Shoulder season is the sweet spot right before and after peak season, where everything is cheaper, less crowded, but still awesome. Think early spring or late fall. You get great weather, open attractions, and all the good vibes without paying through the nose. Dale and I, my husband, always travel in late February, early March, or late October. 2. Research off-peak gems. Every destination has its own off-peak rhythm, and a little digging can help you find the best time to go without sacrificing experience. Check travel blogs, TripAdvisor, or Lonely Planet for insider tips on when to visit for lower prices and fewer tourists. Pro tip: keep an eye on weather patterns. Some off-peak seasons align with rainy periods, but with a little planning, you can avoid the worst of it and still enjoy a dreamy trip at a fraction of the cost. Skipping peak travel seasons isn't just a money saver, it's a sanity saver. Traveling on the shoulder season or off-peak months lets you enjoy your destination at its best, calmer, cheaper, and way more authentic. So next time you're dreaming up your getaway, think beyond the summer rush or holiday madness. Adjust your travel dates, embrace the slower season, and unlock a world of savings, serenity, and unforgettable experiences. Let's talk about one of the sneakiest ways your travel budget gets eaten alive: transportation. Sure, grabbing a cab or a rideshare feels convenient in the moment, but those costs pile up fast. And don't even get me started on rental cars. Parking fees, gas, insurance, hard pass. Instead, lean into the magic of public transportation and good old-fashioned walking. Not only will you save big, but you'll also be able to see your destination in a whole new, authentic way. Here's why public transportation and walking are total game changers. Public transportation isn't just cheap. It's often the fastest and smartest way to get around cities where traffic can turn a short trip into an all-day ordeal. And walking, it's free, it's fun, and it turns your trip into an adventure, letting you stumble upon all the quirky, unexpected gems that most tourists miss. When you travel like a local, hopping on buses, trains, or subways, or just pounding the pavement, you actually feel the rhythm of the city. You'll notice details, connect with people, and come away with stories that have nothing to do with overpriced ride shares. Here's how to make public transportation and walking work for you. 1. Learn the local systems before you go. There's nothing worse than standing at a bus stop, squinting at an unfamiliar map, and hoping you're not about to end up in the wrong part of town. Avoid the stress by researching the local transit options before you arrive. Most cities post their schedules and maps online and even have apps that make navigating a breeze. Pro tip: ask the locals or your Airbnb host for insider tips on the easiest routes. Locals always know which lines to avoid during rush hour and the best hacks for getting around. Number 2, grab multi-day transit passes. If you're planning on using public transportation a lot, multi-day or unlimited use passes are a no-brainer. They're cheaper than buying single tickets every time you ride and save you the hassle of fumbling for cash or figuring out ticket machines every 5 minutes. For example, Paris. Snag a multi-day Metro pass for unlimited subway and bus rides. Always check if there's a city pass that combines transportation with sightseeing discounts. It's like hitting the savings jackpot. Number 3, walk whenever you can. Walking isn't just free, it's an adventure. Meandering through back streets and local neighborhoods lets you find hidden gems no guidebook will ever mention. Whether it's a tucked away cafe or an artist painting on a street corner, walking makes you feel like part of the city instead of just passing through. Not to mention, walking lets you slow down and take in the details. Architecture, street art, the way locals greet each other on the street. It's an experience no cab ride can deliver. Pro tip: invest in comfy shoes and good reusable water bottle. Urban hikes are more fun when you're not hobbling by noon. Here's the upside to skipping the car: cost savings. Public transportation is a fraction of the cost of taxis or rentals. Walking, that's $0 every time. Local immersion: there's something magical about riding the subway with locals or walking through a neighborhood, markets, and parks. Also, there's the health boost. Let's be real, travel usually means eating all the things. Walking and taking stairs at subway stations, helping balance all those extra croissants. Also, sustainability. Less reliance on cars means a smaller carbon footprint. You're saving money and the planet. So next time you're planning your trip, ditch the car keys, lace up your sneakers, and grab a transit map, because the best adventures don't come with a meter running. Traveling doesn't have to cost a fortune. You're officially armed with the ultimate toolkit for traveling smart without blowing your budget. Now, let's do a quick recap of the hacks that'll have you heading off without the stress. Shop for food at supermarkets. Forget overpriced restaurant meals every day. Hit up local markets, stock your fridge, and save big while still enjoying the authentic flavors of your destination. 2, stay at a vacation rental. Get more space, amenities like a kitchen, and the local vibe for all less than the cookie cutter hotel room. Be flexible on travel dates. A little wiggle room in your schedule can unlock massive savings on flights and accommodation. Avoid peak seasons and holidays. Shoulder seasons are your sweet spots for fewer crowds, better prices, and more relaxed adventure. Take public transportation and walk. Skip the taxis and rentals. Embrace local transit and walking. It's cheaper, healthier, and gives you a deeper connection to your destination. Stretch your budget and elevate your experience when you travel smarter. You're not just saving money, you're freeing yourself up to experience more. A little strategic planning goes a long way, leaving you with extra cash for a once-in-a-lifetime adventure, indulgent meals, or just one more day in paradise. So where to next? Whether it's a beachside bungalow in Bali, a cozy European getaway, or a vibrant city adventure, your dream trip is closer than you think. So let's hear it. Where's your first budget-friendly international adventure going to take you? Drop your dream destination in the comments. Not sure where to travel first? Take our quiz in the description to discover the perfect location for you.